Welcome to Escape This Podcast, a show that's a mix between tabletop role-playing and escape room puzzles. We continue our 10th year, marching towards the decade's end.
We are hitting the third stop on this journey.
Yes, we have another guest game master this episode. Every episode we have an escape room, an audio escape room that we play through. And lately, Dani and I are playing with guest game masters coming on and running the rooms. And we have a returning game master, third time on the show, I believe. Welcome back, Katherine Quigley.
Thank you for having me back.
We're very excited to play another one of your rooms. You ran a room for us during the Cluseum arc with microscopes and size changes. And you also ran a Tudor history room for us a little while before that. So we're excited to see what your next offering is.
I think a lot of times I have trouble unless they're actually based on real places or times. So, little hint there.
Excellent.
A little hint, Dani. We have to guess. It's sometime in the entire breadth of human history.
We don't know if it's human.
Oh, interesting. It's Cretaceous. Well, look, we're very excited to have you on. We will be very excited to get into the room when it happens. But before we do, we always have the same sort of questions for everyone as they come on the show. This is an escape room show. Since you were last on, have there been any updates to your escape room experience?
Yes. So I have played a couple rooms since I last came on, but I also have written a few more rooms. So I think written rooms, I'm up to, 28.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And they're like a mixture. Some of them have been like this format. Some of them are like maybe like a point and click room, or, I have some that have been like where the players will through Zoom tell me what to do to get me out of the room. So I've done that before.
Nice.
We've done actual physical rooms and everything in between.
That's super cool.
One of my favorite ones that I've made recently, and I have to do a shout out to my coworker Jamie for this one, because together we came up with the idea to do a science fiction, but like loosely based on Star Wars room.
Ooh, nice.
It was really, really cool how that one worked, because first of all, the groups, before we took them into the room, we let them decide if they were on the good side or the bad side. We actually changed one of the puzzles in the room based on what they said. And then, because it was for kids age like 8 to 12, so just, little kids mostly, we usually just have the parents come in and like sit along the side while the kids are doing the escape room, right? Well, we were like, well, what if we twist that on its head too? Because in the past, like if the parents help, we've made them wear a silly hat and sit in a timeout chair. But this time we gave the parents a remote control robot thing that they had to chase the kids around. And if they were able to touch one of the kids had to freeze.
I love it. Obviously, there's a lot of very good escape room experience. This is a show that's also a tabletop role-playing show. Has there been any updates to your tabletop role-playing experience since you were last on?
Actually, yes, to that too. At the library, I run we call it the Adventure Book Club, where every month I pick a choose your own adventure book or one of that style, and I will read it to the kids until we reach an ending. And a couple months ago, we did a book that was Dungeons and Dragons themed. And afterwards, we played through Bill's Portals.
Oh, gateways.
But the gateways, everyone loves gateway. How'd they go? Did they achieve their goals?
I think so. They did. I don't think half of them quite understood how it was supposed to work, but we had fun.
Oh, that's lovely. We should be ready to play a game ourselves.
I think so, yeah. I'm feeling primed for this now. You've talked about creating 28 rooms and adventures, and I want another one of them.
All right, well, I think we're ready. We've got our notes. Katherine, take us away.
Okay, this one's going to start a bit different for you, because I am going to send some links right away, and I need you guys to scroll through the links. Okay, I will tell you there's nothing that is puzzle related about these links, but I'm going to send these to you, and I need you to scroll through them for me. And you can describe what you're seeing or whatever.
All right. For people at home, these are here for you as well. This is the news for squirrels.
This is entirely for our Australian benefit. There are pictures of squirrels.
In the time of chimpanzees, I was a squirrel. We've got a squirrel
It says
gallery.
that. That's not just Bill. It
Mexican
says that.
ground squirrel. Japanese dwarf flying squirrels. We've got red-tailed squirrels. We've got Eurasian red squirrels.
Go back up. One of those was the cutest one.
Which one? This Japanese dwarf flying
Yes!
squirrel who's wearing a nut for a hat?
Oh.
We're moving on. Red-tailed squirrels. Leucistic eastern grey squirrels.
Leucistic?
I think it's leucistic, isn't
Why
it?
would it be leucistic?
I don't know. C's and S's are sometimes the same thing. Don't even worry about it.
It's white.
Yeah, you're right. It probably would be leucistic, like leukemia. That's it. Eastern chipmunks, Indian palm squirrels.
Chipmunks?
There are also some comments on these.
What?
Should we read all these comments right now? Nice pics.
You don't have to.
And then we've got another squirrel gallery.
Okay, we got more.
Gambian sun squirrel, Prevost squirrel, Japanese squirrel, Kaibab squirrel, Smith's bush squirrel. Look at all these beautiful
I
squirrels.
haven't seen squirrels when I'm in
Colombian
Japan.
ground squirrel. Stop
That's a
pretending
blue
you're a
capybara.
squirrel. You're a gopher. Oh, look at me. I'm definitely a real squirrel. Get out of here. Richardson's ground squirrel. You got the same problem.
Oh,
Get a bushier
cute.
tail, idiot.
Turning into a little weasel.
Himalayan marmot. At least you know what you are. At least you're not pretending to be a squirrel.
There's like the 3 different categorizations of squirrels. You've got the tree squirrels, you've got the ground squirrels, you've got the flying squirrels. Did you get the third one?
Ooh, this one's different.
This is from treehugger.com. Meet India's beautiful Technicolor squirrels.
This is a real article, I think. It's from 2022.
I gotta say,
Oh
this
my-
is this is a picture of a squirrel.
This is a prank squirrel.
And it's on a tree, and it is red and black and kind of a
It
yellowy
looks like
brown.
someone has just painted the top of
But
the
I gotta
squirrel.
say, it's an ugly squirrel. as an ugly old squirrel.
Its face looks a bit like
Oh,
you
that
would
looks better though.
like you'd expect a squirrel
Look
to
at
look
this
when someone's
Indian
painted
giant squirrel.
it. Whoa, it's got a peacock tail.
It's got a peacock tail.
Like its tail is a single peacock feather.
Yeah, this one's lovely. The Malabar giant squirrel.
So big
They're
and
massive.
bright.
They have camouflaged.
Yeah, you can
fur.
call that camouflage, but I don't know what they're camouflaging into.
They disperse seeds. All right. Well, we know that there's. I should hope there are some squirrels in this room.
For this escape room, you are one individual. I will instruct you not to draw a rectangle.
Okay.
All right. I'll draw a squirrel instead.
You are a park ranger in Edson Forest in Alberta, Canada. You are also the founder and sole member of the super secret Podcasts group. Podcasts stands for Panel of Dedicated and Caring Associates of Squirrels and Tree Squirrels. You are wholly committed to this
Beautiful.
group, even though you are the only member, to the point that you will sacrifice your own life to save any animal promoted by the group. You got wind of, and by the way, this is our bad guy now, and I'd like to thank my nephew for naming our bad guy, Austin with an O, who has been seen setting traps for squirrels, and you are determined to catch him and save the squirrels if you can. You have tracked him to the Ansel Fire Lookout Tower. Now, all you have to do is get concrete evidence, and then you can decide what you want to do with him. You decide to take your bald eagle. This is your sidekick. Your sidekick was named by my niece. And you decide to take your bald eagle, Honey, with you. The bird loves to go with you on your rounds. You found her injured a couple of years ago and nursed her back to health. She is able to fly, but unfortunately, she can't quite fly well enough to be released into the wild. Since you helped her, she follows you everywhere. You have been able to train her a little bit by rewarding her with strips of meat. Honey loves to hunt small birds. Alright, so you start climbing the tower. You climb and climb and climb some more, and a little bit more. And then finally, after what feels like ages, you come out on top of the tower. There's a balcony-like area around the edge, and the door to the inner part is open. Honey perches on the edge of the railing, and you step into the inner room. As you step into the inner room, the door shuts behind you. You turn around to open it back up, but it won't open. With a sigh, you set your pack down along the northeast wall and look around. So the top of the fire tower is octagonal. This is where you can start drawing your shape. There are large windows around the entire exterior. So the door is in the east wall. On the southeast wall is a small bed with an even smaller bedside table. Along the south wall is a bookshelf. Seems to be covered with something.
Oh.
Against the lost wall is a mini fridge freezer combo. It may be the smallest such appliance you have ever seen.
Oh, good, because I drew a tiny, tiny octagon to put it in.
A large, old-fashioned storage trunk is taking up almost the entire northwest wall. Due north is a small writing desk. In the center of the room is a round contraption.
All right, Danny,
Mhm.
before we start,
Mhm.
could you quickly run off and buy me a magnifying glass? I
So
need
that you
to
can
I
figure
need
this
to
out?
look at my map more often. I do a really tiny
Oh,
map.
man, that's wild. Did Honey make it in with us, or is she still on the railing outside?
She's on the railing outside.
Okay. Oh no! Tap tap tap. So when we got up and we climbed up the exterior, was that like a ladder situation, a stairs situation? What got us up
It's
there?
kind of like a little like stairs up, and around. They have those like spiraling stairs that kind of go up the structure of the tower.
All right, well, let's look around. Danny, where do you want to go?
If I had found myself locked in a place, I would be going to the bedside table first to look
Done.
for keys.
Let's go
and
to the
stuff.
bedside
So let's go to
table.
the bed and bedside table.
Which one do you want to look at first?
Apparently, I've chosen the side table.
On the table is a scrap of paper and a calculator. So let me send you an image.
All right. For people at home, you can see this image.
But you know what a calculator looks like.
It's not a calculator, Danny. It's a piece of paper. It says, "Dear Miss Ingrid Lilhel, even your tree squirrels have fur when seen on even ground."
And the capitalization of this
Is-
note starts out a little bit ransom note-esque.
Yes, because Miss is all in capitals, and
Ingrid.
Ingrid is half in capitals. So that if we go by all of our capital letters, it's missing
Oh, yeah.
Lilel.
L-E... Yeah, it's...
Are you okay?
O-E. Yeah, I'm keeping on going through the capital letters. There's more of them.
Yes, but all right. Lilel.
What? What did I do wrong?
No, no, you're fine. ETFSOE. Does that? If you write that, does that say anything?
I don't think that...
Like it looks like missing is fine,
Mm.
and then it says LILELESOE. It almost says left so at the end, but it doesn't. Missing Lilaletfso.
All right, and then does the actual message itself mean anything to you? Even your tree squirrels have fur when seen on even ground? That's really sinister.
Yeah, what an odd thing to say.
But yeah, okay, maybe we'll get more meaning out of that at another point. And there are no drawers or anything like that on this side table that we should be going through?
Nope.
Well, just while we're here, maybe I'll give the bed a little bit of a rummage, just in case.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's look at the bed.
The bed is unmade. After a bit of rifling, you find a walkie-talkie.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and use it?
What do you want to do with it?
I just want to like press the button in and be like,
Find out if
do
it's
you-
attached to something.
"Do you copy missing Lilaletfso?" And then see if anyone says anything.
It turns on and you gives a nice little crackle, but nobody answers.
So either bad frequency or lazy responder.
All right,
Let's keep moving. Where do you want to go?
let's check out. Let me zoom in on my
The
map
bookshelf
here.
is too intimidating.
Yeah, we're not going to do the bookshelf. Let's go and check
Well,
out what's going on with that trunk in
It
the
was
far
covered
corner.
with something. or
We'll
had
get
something
there
on it.
later.
Okay.
Trunk in the far corner, northwest trunk.
You have a large trunk. As you approach it, the floor sounds a little hollow, but you don't see any opening on the floor around the trunk. You try to open the trunk, but it is locked with a 6-letter lock. It also has a nameplate that says Miss I Little Hell.
Hey, is she missing? Is that six? That's definitely more than 6 letters.
But that's still Ingrid.
Yeah.
Lilhel, right?
Sound to know. Good to know.
Interesting.
Things are coming together.
Okay.
Wait, go back to that again.
Yeah. So back to that note.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 capitalized letters in the second thingy.
Oh yeah. ETFSOE.
Does that rearrange to make anything interesting? That's a lot of vowels.
Not forest.
So close.
Feetso. Clown.
Could be Feetso.
I mean, it could also just be a code. Could we try ETFSOE in the 6-letter lock?
You try it and no go.
Yep,
Cool.
fair.
Fair enough.
Okay. Let's keep looking before we start dissecting. I feel like getting the lay of the land a bit better.
We're next to a writing desk.
We are next to a writing desk. That's fair.
Let's check out this writing desk.
There are a couple of pieces of crumpled paper on the floor. Austin with an O must have gotten mad at something and dropped them on the floor. The desk is also scratched with what doesn't quite look like an equation. And it says fine, so Fine, and then an arrow to the right, and then 3 plus 4 equals fire.
You're right. That is almost an equation.
I have one question, actually.
Oh, okay.
It says 3 plus 4 equals fire.
Yeah.
Is it the digits 3 and 4?
That's fair.
Or is it the words 3 and 4?
It's the digits 3 and 4.
Okay, cool.
Good to know. That was a very good question. All right. Fine is almost fire already. That's interesting, but I still don't know what to do with that right away.
Oh, I have an interesting question.
Oh, you do?
How many if I go from N in the alphabet and I go up 4 places, where do I end up?
Oh.
3 plus 4 equals fire.
Oh my god.
Fine. If you apply 3 plus 4, the third letter plus 4 becomes fire.
Oh, that's really wild.
That's something interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. That's
I don't know what to do with it, but it's interesting.
If it's just a coincidence, that would be amazing.
It'd be a very rough coincidence.
But okay, great. Yeah, you're right. Don't know what
There
to do
are
with
no
it.
rough coincidences and smooth coincidences. There are just coincidences.
But very useful. Okay.
Can we have a look specifically at some of that crumpled paper? Is it examinable?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay.
Oh, all right. We've got an image of the alphabet and a couple of other word-y equations. That's exciting stuff.
Yeah, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L,
Yeah, that's the
N, O,
alphabet.
P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And then we have underneath 2, T-O-O,
Equals 2 plus 8.
equals 2 plus 8, fool,
Equals 3, 4 plus 6.
or, O-R-E, or,
2 minus 4.
and digs.
D-I-G-G-S. Equals 1, 4, 5 plus 1.
Well, we know what to do when fine 3 plus 4 equals fire.
Is this the only one?
This is the only one. Let's do these, shall we? So, like, for
Okay.
example, 2.
So this seems to be, if we follow the exact same thing and assume that an equals, wait,
I think we're fine. I think...
I'm trying to figure out, like, if we are going forwards or going backwards with this, and it's
because
easy enough to try.
3 plus 4 equaled fire, so maybe we've done it to 2. Well, let's just try both
Exactly.
and see what happens. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think we'll
okay.
get TWO if we go the other way.
All right, so assuming that we are at, we start at T-O-O, we take the second letter, the
Yep.
first O, and plus 8 to it. That means we need the 23rd letter, which would be W.
Yeah, so we
Oh.
go from 2 to 2.
2 to 2. Can't argue with that.
And that seems better to do it that way.
It seems workable.
So then fool,
Be better than going backwards and turning it into a G.
yeah, right, to go.
Okay, so fool, 3, 4 plus 6. Do you think that means do that to both of them?
I would say both the third and fourth letter need to have 6 added to them.
All right, well, the third letter of fool is another O. So the 15th letter plus 6, that's 21. That's a U.
Yep.
L is the 12th letter, so that goes up to the 18th. That's R.
Yeah.
This is
So it
promising.
becomes 4. So we have 2, 4.
Fun part is, we haven't found somewhere to put numbers yet.
O-R-E,
Oh, that feels so good. Second letter.
2 minus 4.
Yep,
So
that
we'll
takes
take
us to
the
the
R
14th.
down 4, which will be
N.
N. So we get 1. And then the final one,
Digs. That's very different from a number. Okay, 1,
1, 4, and 5
all plus 1.
So
Ah,
it's E, I,
G.
G,
becomes
H,
H becomes a T.
T.
2, 4, 1, 8.
2, 4, 1, 8.
We got to explore the room and figure out where we're putting 2, 4, 1, 8. Unless we need to call it. Is there a... No, wait, that's not how walkie-talkies work. And I don't understand frequencies.
I don't even know if this walkie-talkie would have variable frequency.
Oh,
Not all of
no.
them do. Can we change the frequency on a walkie-talkie?
You cannot change the frequency on your walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Some of them are
Lovely.
just they're set
love
to a
it
particular
when-
band.
Okay, well, sometimes they're not. I feel
That
like...
is true. Sometimes they are not.
I feel like whenever we're given walkie-talkies in escape rooms, they specifically say, great, press this button to talk. Don't press any of the
Don't touch
others.
the other buttons. You'll ruin everything. That is true. Some of them, they can change. But yeah, we now have a code.
I feel
2418.
accomplished.
We don't know what to do with it yet.
No.
Because it's not the 6-letter combo for Miss Lilhel. Missy Lilhel.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all right. This is all writing desk stuff. Let's continue moving.
I wouldn't mind checking out. I don't want to examine any books that may be on this bookshelf, but it sounded mysterious.
Let's check the
Can we take
bookshelf
a look
in
at the
general
bookshelf?
at first.
I mean, you got some fabric over the top of the bookshelf. You can't really tell what's on
Fabric.
underneath unless you pull it off. Underneath on the bookshelf, you have a surprisingly large number of books about a variety of topics, such as rocks and minerals, songs, and some other stuff, including a vegetation field guide and pronunciation encyclopedia. You also have a small radio.
Oh my. Walkie-talkie and a radio.
Interesting.
We're stacked here.
So we have a variety of books on various topics, including some that felt pointed, but I couldn't. And I thought I won't write those down. I'll remember them. And I've
Vegetation
already
and
forgotten them.
pronunciation were the two
Pronunciation.
more important ones.
And it's radio. Can the radio turn on?
You go to turn it on and does not turn on. You flip it over and it needs some batteries.
Okay.
Well, you know where we might need a combination?
Fridge?
The fridge.
Let's go to the fridge.
You never know.
The fridge appears to be locked with a dial lock. Instead of digits or
Yay.
letters, however, there are different plants around the dial. The dial has 5 different rings, each with a variety of pictures of plants on it. There is a flyer stuck to the fridge with a couple of magnets.
Okay, can we have a look at this flyer?
Yeah, I think we're going to need to because that lock is going to be well beyond me right now.
Don't worry, there's a book about plants.
It's going to help.
All right. For people at home, you should be able to see this flyer. Oh, no. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so it's a flyer. It's got a weird... Now, I know this is just like a wreath, sort of like vine plant thing
Yeah,
going around, but
that's
I
how I
just
pictured
can't stop making it a little guy. He's got hands that
you
stick
think
out
it's a
here and
very
there.
potato-esque alien?
He's got evil eyes that come in here and here. And he's just going like, hey, I'm on the fridge.
There is something to the shape of this that is a little bit like if you left a potato for a really long time, or a sweet potato
And it
for a
became
really long
evil.
time. So, yeah, it's got that kind of weird bumpiness with maybe a couple of bits sprouting.
Now, it does say some stuff inside
It
this creepy
does.
potato monster.
Like letters in 4 tiny clumps.
Yeah, so it's like so there's a line that says IV,
IV.
then PNE, then another line that says ITS,
Maybe.
and then you think maybe
Well, it could be a 5 or something.
sure, it could be
Unclear.
at 5.
It looks like ITS,
And
but
then-
just being clear.
the last one says ERO.
Okay.
So these don't mean anything to me.
Not
If
yet.
Pinate Zero.
They're a little bit, again, a little bit faintly numbers-esque.
IV is a 4. PNE is almost 1.
I was almost thinking, like, I saw Arrow and I went, well, either that's the Greek god Eros or Greek Roman. Which
Whichever
one
one.
is Eros? Or it could be like a 0 with the first letter missing. PNE is almost 1. IV is half of 5. It's sounds a little bit like 6. You never know.
Yeah. But
But-
I don't know what to do with these as of yet.
Mm.
So let's ignore it.
Yep.
The golden rule of puzzle solving.
Yep, makes sense. And did that cover like both the mini fridge and mini freezer components, or is the freezer a bit that we can look at separately?
You can look at the freezer separately.
Oh, okay, let's do so.
Good call, Danny.
You go to open the freezer and you stumble back. That is definitely not freezer temperature. It's way too hot.
Ugh.
You immediately slam it
Ugh.
closed. Maybe you should wait until you have a reason to open it.
Okay, hot freezer.
That's disgusting. I don't want to know. Did our brief glimpse look like there was stuff in there that has turned bad?
Interestingly, not.
All right.
Okay.
Curious. But
So
yeah,
it's a classic fridge furnace combination.
there are a few things in a house that can be more unsettling than an uncold freezer. It's very upsetting. Well, I guess we should look at this round thing
Contraption.
in the middle of
We also
the
haven't
room.
looked at the door we came in. We haven't looked
Or
out
the
the windows, and we
windows.
haven't looked at our own packs.
This is all true.
But let's look at the big circular contraption.
The round contraption is what's called an Osborne fire finder, which is a tool used to pinpoint where a fire is located. It has a map of the surrounding area with the fire tower located in the center. It has 2 sights fixed opposite each other on either side of a rotating ring that you line up with the line of smoke in the sky to figure out where a fire is. It is broken down into a 360-degree circle, with north being at 0 degrees. When you line up the sights, it will give you a number corresponding with the direction. It is common to have 2 or 3 fire towers use their firefinders to triangulate where a fire is located, but you can tell the location of things easily enough with just one.
Fascinating.
Okay. I mean, so this is for when we see smoke outside.
Well, we have yet to look out windows.
Can we look out the windows and see if we see smoke outside?
I want to see smoke. It seems difficult.
You look all around out the windows. The southwest window is locked with a key. Lock. Just outside is a coil of very fine, very strong rope. You look around at the other sides. None of them are able to open. Just as you go to turn away, you notice a thin line of smoke coming from the surrounding trees. As you move from window to window, you notice it is all the way around the tower. It seems to be moving toward the tower. Someone has set the surrounding forest on fire. Austin with an O.
What the
must have
hell?
found out you are in here and is trying to make sure you can't tell anyone. You must get out
my
before
God.
the fire reaches the tower and burns it down with you inside.
These stakes became a lot more stakey.
I can't even remember what Austin with an O was doing. He just was like trapping squirrels illegally, and now he's
Yeah.
decided to create a huge forest fire.
He's just gone from he's following the standard trap of be mean to animals equals serial killer.
I just kind of feel like he went from like slap on the wrist kind of punishment to life
Not in our squirrel
incarceration.
protective world. Yikes. Okay. Well, I don't know much about how to locate a fire when it's everywhere.
Yeah. If we tried to put it from one end of the smoke to the other, it would just be a full circle.
Well, I'm starting to feel like maybe the best thing to do would be to check the door that we came in through. Please.
You can't see a way to open the door from the inside. However, you do see an appliance flyer tacked to the door, along with a thermometer hanging on a hook.
For people at home, you should be able to see this one as well.
Okay,
Ooh,
great.
okay.
This looks important.
So this is for the Fortune TM Fridge Freezer Combo. For best results, the best results thing had 3 little asterisks, and I was wondering
you're
if it
trying
was
to see if they came from
referencing
somewhere.
something in the text below, but it is not. For best results, make sure to check the temperature.
Yeah,
The
I'll
big
say.
arrow cycle.
Tired of feeling trapped by your food choices? Looking for a way out? Our new Fortune TM Fridge and Freezer combo is perfect. It will take care of all your needs. It will give you direction for major life decisions. Remember, together we have the answers. This is promising a lot for a fridge freezer.
Yes. We are looking for a way out.
Oh yeah, there's it's
It's incromable?
it's incrondinarily
It's
pertinent.
Okay. The picture itself of this fridge freezer combo has like the fridge. It looks like it has a ice machine to the left, and at the bottom it has a big F.
This is
for
one of the fancy
freezer,
models.
presumably,
All right,
with
well,
an odd symbol on it, which I don't really understand.
oh, I assume it's just like a temperature dial of some sort.
Well, it could well be. I don't understand.
It's told us to check the temperature. It implies check the temperature of the fridge freezer, but we do have a thermometer right next to us. So, as it is, the 2 things that I want to look out, first of all, what's this thermometer telling us right now?
Oh yeah.
And then, is it removable?
The thermometer just looks like normal temperature. And then, yes, it is removable.
Can we open the hot freezer
Ugh,
to check the temperature of the hot freezer?
with this thermometer.
Yeah. So you gingerly slide the thermometer inside to check the temperature and gingerly slide it back out. It is a whopping 230 degrees Celsius.
That's not
Celsius?
a freezer. That's a hot oven.
That's a hot oven.
Why?
We could stick a cabinet in there for a while.
What was it, 200 and what?
230.
230? How did our thermometer even go that high?
For non-Celsians following along, water boils at 100. 230 is a fairly high oven temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was going to put some veggies to roast, I'd stick them at 200 for a while.
So it's about 450 in Fahrenheit.
That's what I'm saying. All right.
That is ridiculous.
It's hot.
Why do we want that?
It's an oven. We can cook some.
I know. Why would we
squirrels
want
in there.
that? Okay. All right. What do we have left? I want to.
We haven't checked our own bags. Can we have a look at our packs in the
That's fair,
corner?
that's
Is
fair.
there anything? Have we brought anything like keys with us?
In your pack, you have a remote control pigeon that you use to train honey and a zipline harness. You really wish you had thought to put a few more useful things in your pack before you came, but that's all there is.
A remote control pigeon. Is there anything like? Should I look at the ceiling above us if there is one to see if there's anything interesting up there that a pigeon should grab?
It's just corrugated metal, like.
All
It
right.
is ceiling.
So, that's a cursory look of everything done.
Mhm.
We've solved some puzzles. We have 2418
Mhm.
as a fun code from the writing desk, but nowhere yet to put that in.
Mm.
We need to put in some kind of plant-based code on the fridge.
Yep.
But I don't yet really have a big clue for that.
Mm.
We need a 6-letter combo for this trunk in the corner,
Which it feels
which
like
says
we
Miss I Lil Hell.
Yeah, so we might. It does feel like we should be putting some of that stuff together, maybe.
Yeah, which
Whether
is
it's
based
enough on its own. I'm not
presumably
sure.
on the only other note that mentions Miss
Yeah.
I Ing Hell, which is Dear Miss.
I've got it.
Oh, you got
No,
it.
well, I've got. Sorry, I've got something. What is? Sorry.
Oh, what do
no,
you have?
this is not helpful.
Okay,
What?
what have you done?
Those words that are capitalized,
Yeah.
even, tree, for, seen, on, even, those are numbers.
7, 3.
4, 7, 1, 7.
So they're all numbers missing one letter.
Yeah.
Well, we do want missing.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
So what are the missing
Oh
letters?
my god. Well, hold on.
It'd be S from
S-H.
even, H from
O,
3,
V,
E,
S.
shoves.
Shoves?
That's a 6-letter.
That is a 6-letter word.
What is L? What is
What?
Lil L?
It's a name.
No, but without the H.
Oh.
Like, why is the H the only uncapitalized letter of Lil Hell?
You're looking at the note and you kind of like trying to figure it out. You decide you flip it around one way and then you flip it around the other way. You flip it back around. So maybe just give it a good look.
Oh my god. Flip it upside down. That's numbers.
7, 3.
734717. That's
Oh,
the
wow.
numbers that we just.
So upside down. That's why there's a calculator
What?
to show us that if we put in Lil Hell and you flip it, it says 7343717, which are the numbers that we just
That's
had the letters missing from.
wild.
That's fun.
That's fun.
fun. Good
Oh, I
work
love it.
catching it without the clue. Okay, great. So we have shoves, which is a 6-letter word. We can open that trunk. So do
Fingers
people-
crossed. Can we put in the word?
I feel like I just need one last little summary for
Okay.
people at home. Yes. So because Lil Hell upside down looks like on a calculator the numbers 734717. That's a fun clue. And then if we look at that sentence at the bottom, the capitalized words could be the numbers 734717, even tree 4 seen on even. They're all those numbers
They're just all
missing a single letter.
And we
Those-
had the word missing
and we had the word missing.
emphasized for
Those
us as well.
missing letters from those numbers written down create the
Spelled
word
out
shoves.
shoves.
That's a 6-letter word. That goes into the trunk.
We hope. Let's try. Can we try
If this
the word
trunk
shoves
doesn't
in the
open, then
trunk?
I've lost all faith. But let's open this trunk.
You guys run over to that trunk. As you pound across the floor, you definitely hear that hollow floor again. But the lock clicks and the trunk pops open. Inside is a small, empty animal carrier. It is locked with a 4-digit lock.
Not for long.
Maybe.
Can we put in 2418?
You put in 2418, and the lock clicks off, and the carrier opens.
Woohoo!
Let's release whatever's inside.
Was there something inside?
I don't know. Let's find out.
There is nothing inside that carrier.
Damn it. What would we need to put in an animal carrier? Ourselves? And then get our eagle to carry us to freedom?
That's how it works.
So there's nothing in the animal carrier at all?
Nope.
Intriguing.
All right. Well, we have an open animal carrier.
Yeah, right. That'll be useful at some point, I suppose.
Okay, so that's ticked off this bedside table paper. It's ticked off this trunk with Miss Ilila Hel. We've done left so.
Oh, we found that walkie-talkie before, and it did make some static. Is it battery operated?
Yeah.
In the same way
Ooh.
that the radio would be battery operated?
All right. Batteries out.
Can we do some swappage?
Batteries in.
All right. So you take the batteries from the walkie-talkie and you put them in the radio. The radio crackles to life and you hear a song start to play. And now you can play your clip.
Once a jolly swagman camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolipah tree. Amber sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Checks out.
Down came a jumbuck to drink at the billabong. Up jumped the swagman and garnered with glee. He sang as he shoved that jumbuck in his copper bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Up rode the squatter, mounted on his pearl bread. Up rode the rubies, 1, 2, 3. With that jolly jumbuck that you've got in your copper bag, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Up jumped the swagman and sprang into the billabong. You'll never take me alive, said he. Amethyst may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come waltzing Matilda with me. Amethyst may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come waltzing Matilda with me. You'll come waltzing Matilda with me.
Amazing.
What adorable, folksy enjoyment.
I loved it. Now, how many did you catch, Danny?
Oh, I wasn't writing them down. So yeah, we started. For anyone who's Katherine, you're not Australian. How do you classify the universal knowledge of this song? Because this is a song that every Australian has known forever.
Okay, so this is the puzzle I was thinking you guys would catch on to quicker than anybody else has, because all
That
of my
makes sense.
sisters were not from Australia.
Yeah, if you're Australian, and we are, you know every single word of that song from start to finish.
Yes.
Which we do. We know all the lyrics. It's
You
not like one of
sing
those
it-
songs where you know the first two verses and
No,
none of the
you
others.
sing every piece of this from childhood for the rest of your life. It was legitimately in contention for being our national anthem at one stage, which is insane.
Oh,
but
yes.
that's another
It is a story about a man who steals a sheep, gets caught, and then kills himself. Like, that's an odd national anthem to have. Like, so this guy comes
Yeah.
down, he's steals someone's sheep. The local landlord comes down and says, "Hey, I'm going to get
Go
you."
back, please.
And so he drowns himself to death.
And haunts the place
And
now.
haunts the place.
There aren't many national anthems with ghosts in them. Not that this
But
one.
more than you think.
Not that this one had ghosts specifically, because
This ghost may be heard. No, you're right. This one didn't
as
say.
as we do know every single word of this. The first time, just one little syllable. I thought I heard a B where a B didn't belong early
Instead
on.
of "and he," we got
Amber?
Amber.
And I just, that tweaked my ears, but it was just once, and so I went, "Oh, interesting. That's okay. Let's
That was the first one I noticed. And
And
from
then-
Amber, I heard a garnet.
Yes, definitely that happened somewhere. I don't remember where.
There was a copper bag instead of a tucker bag.
Up jumped the
Pearl.
yeah,
There was a
someone-
pearl in there.
They weren't on thoroughbreds. They were on something
They were
else.
on
breads.
They were
Was
on
that the
pearl
breads?
breads. Yep. Then there was a ruby,
Out jumped the rubies. 1, 2, 3, or something
maybe
like that.
instead of troopers.
Yeah. And
Then there was copper again, another reference to
still
the copper
copper
bag. And then
Instead of "and his ghost may be heard."
amethyst may be heard.
Ah,
And we got that twice.
we did.
So I got amber, garnet, copper, pearl, ruby, copper, amethyst, amethyst.
Okay, great. I will believe you on that. I didn't write them down. I was just enjoying listening.
I will have you guys listen one more time, just because there is one in there that is very hard to catch, and most people have to listen to it a few times to
Ooh.
catch it. So
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
We'll give it one more. We'll go one more time. We'll catch them as we go, just in case we've missed any. We'll
Let's
go
do
through
it.
it. We'll see, make sure we've got them all.
Okay.
We can sing along.
No, thank
Once a jolly swagman camped by a billabong under the jade of
Jade, under the jade.
I did hear that.
Amber sang as
Amber
he
sang.
watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Down came a jumbuck to
Jumbuck is cool.
drink at the billabong. Up jumped the swagman and garnet with glee.
Garnet with glee.
He sang as he shoved that jumbuck in his copper bag.
It's a copper bag.
You'll
Instead of a
come
tucker bag.
waltzing Matilda with me. Up rode the squatter, mounted
fine.
on his pearl bread.
Pearl bread.
Up rode the rubies, 1, 2,
Rubies?
3.
I suppose 3
With
rubies.
that jolly jumbuck that you've got in your copper bag.
Copper bag.
You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Up jumped the swagman and sprang into the billabong. You'll never take me alive, said he. Amethyst may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Amethyst may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
I think we got them all. I think we just added jade at the start.
I feel like we did, and I did hear that the first time, and I completely forgot. But if we have still missed any more, then I think that's on us to realize that
Yeah,
later.
that's good. We got jade, amber, garnet, copper, pearl, possibly ruby, ruby, ruby.
Yeah, but the 1, 2, 3 is part of the
But it did
lyrics.
say rubies, not ruby.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
okay,
And then copper,
okay.
amethyst, and then amethyst again.
sure.
Uh,
All right.
This is our most Rebecca Sugar moment.
Oh, it really was.
It was singing, it was ukulele, and it was a lot of mentions of precious gems. All right.
Well, on the bookshelf, one of the things that got mentioned was something like about rocks and minerals.
Ooh, there were rocks and minerals on the bookshelf.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll learn from it. From
Jade, also known as the
that 230-degree stone.
the 230-degree stone. Oh yeah, we can put our 230 degrees Celsius. We can put our circular.
What?
We instead of using the fires to get a degree from our
Yeah.
table in the middle, we know that we want something that's 230 degrees. We could just set it to 230 and see if anything happens. But
Oh,
that's
that's
unrelated. Sorry,
curious.
just because you mentioned 230 degrees
Yeah,
stone.
good to know. Good
we
to know.
do have a thing that has a degree setting.
That's
It
fair.
starts
That's
at
fair.
0 degrees at north.
But maybe for now,
Yeah, ignore that for now.
let's see if we go back to the bookshelf and find one of the esteemed books that talks about rocks and minerals, and they have a flick through to let's say jade, because that was the first one we heard. Is there just a good index page for jade in a book that we pick up?
there is, and mostly, I mean, it gives a brief description, but it mentions the color and a little bit else about it. So if you're looking for the colors of these particular stones, then you can
Okay.
come back to the book.
If it doesn't have much else other than colors, then maybe this is a color sequence that we need for later,
Okay,
right?
I'm
And we're
happy to
going
keep aware
like
of that.
green. I mean, amber's just amber colored, but
Love that.
yellowy, Then garnets are
Garnets
red.
can be mixed. I want to say red, but I feel like there can be.
Well, let's look it up in the book.
Some variation. That's a good point.
What's
yeah,
the
let's
colour
look
of a
up
garnet?
garnet to be sure.
Yeah, okay, so under garnet it says a brittle and more or less transparent, usually red silicate material that has a vitreous luster.
Vitreous luster. Love that for a stone.
And then copper is
Copper.
copper coloured.
Yep.
Then pearl is white.
Yeah, pearl is pearl.
Rubies are red.
Yep.
Just like garnet, but they're not
Less
so translucent.
vitreous.
Less vitreous. Oh, I'm terribly unvitreous. Copper's copper and amethyst is purple.
Great. Okay. Yeah, I feel okay about this. Still don't know where to go with it, but it's
And
good to know.
So, because we're not quite sure where to go with it, can we head
Mitch.
over to this thingy in the middle? And because we found a thing that registered 230 degrees, did
And we
anything
were
happen?
told that it would give us all the answers to life's problems.
Yeah, what happens if we take our big old central thingy and set it to 230? I don't know exactly how to set it to 230, but can we set it so that it would give us a result of 230?
Yeah, so you can line it up on the 230 degree, like where it would point out to 230 degrees. And as you do that, like you look at it and you just feel like you're missing something. You feel like you just need to look a little bit harder, but you don't know where. So you might need to wait until you have a little bit more information.
So in that case, what are we doing?
Yeah, what should we be aiming
Well, we have this
for
fridge
next?
plant lock. Is that something that's worth a closer examination? Like, did we leave that too early? We have a book about plants. Can we, like,
Oh,
identify
possibly.
every plant on this plant
That
lock?
really intimidated me. Maybe we should investigate this lock closer.
So the lock has lots of different plants on it. Definitely, like you could find them all in the book, though, if you knew kind of how to
Yeah,
kind
we
of
need to
look up
know
the
the
pronunciation
code.
of them.
And then assume we can find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you could. It definitely has. It
Yeah,
definitely has
bit
like
of
a
a
page
pain.
where it's organized by pronunciation. So if you were looking for a particular pronunciation, you could figure out what plant that was.
Oh my god.
What?
The crumpled paper. Maybe is that what I wanted? The crumpled paper?
It said, no, I don't think so.
No?
Crumpled paper was this.
Oh no, the other one. The flyery thing, the one that looked like a dude, a
Of
potato.
course, the potato boy.
Is that fridge image? Yes.
If
Say it. Say the letters.
Ivy. Ivy! Oh, of course. Okay, Ivy.
That's
Peony.
something. P-N-E.
ITS? ITS?
I don't know all the
And
plants.
Earo? Iaro? Okay, well, look, we know Ivy. We know peony. Is there anything that looks like it's pronounced ITS?
Yeah, so you look in the book, and the closest that you can find is one called ITEA. In the
Amazing.
book, it just talks about an ITEA is a bushy plant. I think it's a bushy plant. Let me get there. Yeah, so they're a bushy, shrubby thing, but in the book it's singular. So
Yeah, but plural,
it's an ITEA.
ITS.
Okay.
Okay.
And what about ERO?
So you look in the book, and you find one that starts with Y in the Y section. It's yarrow, which is
Yarrow.
a plant known for its roots.
Yarrow root.
Okay. All
Um,
right. So, do you think that this is like telling us the code?
I think
So
this is telling us the code.
we need to find which one of these things is a picture of ivy, a picture of a peony, a picture of an ITEA or two ITEAs, and then a picture of yarrow.
Well, how many inputs are there on this?
There were
this disc?
5.
Oh, so it's Ivy, Peony, ITEA, yarrow.
I think that sounds great.
Can we try Ivy, Peony,
Assuming
ITEA,
we
yarrow?
grab a plant book. We know we know some pronunciations. We want pictures of these things. We want to match pictures.
Yep, got your pictures. You put it into the dial, and the fridge unlocks.
Yay!
Inside, you find a container full of nuts and some strips of meat.
We know that we've been training honey with meat, but how does this help us? I can't get to him.
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
still
like
need a
holding out my
key.
arms to imaginary bird.
We still need a little key.
We asked one of the windows, not near the balcony, but that's okay, was openable with a key, but we have not found a key.
I think all of the windows are near the balcony, Danny.
Yeah, the
What?
balcony goes all the way around.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a watchtower. You got to be able to watch.
Yeah, you can watch out all the other windows.
So we now have food in the fridge. There was nothing else, right? It was just nuts and meat.
We got nuts and meat and nuts. All right.
All right. So what's next? Obviously, our pack has remote-controlled pigeons, some rope, things like that, things that might help
It
with the
didn't have
bird.
rope, did it?
It did have rope, didn't it?
Rope was outside the window.
Oh, what else was in our pack other than the pigeon?
A zipline harness.
Oh, zipline
Oh, wow.
harness.
I didn't draw that at all.
So I feel like we're starting to get our way to freedom, right? It's like get the
Yeah.
bird, let it put on a harness, give the bird the rope, use the pigeon to fly it down somewhere, then to set the rope, and then we can zip
To
line
loop
down
the
it
rope
or
somewhere
something
safe.
like that.
I
right?
love this.
But
We need a key.
we need a key. What was on the back of our door again? That was the
That was the thing telling us about the fridge, which is good because we were told we thought we were missing something
Yes.
when we tried to set the middle thing to 230
It will give you
degrees.
direction for major life decisions, which is that 230.
And we do have like pictures of cycly sorts of arrows.
Which is, I think this is saying what we've done already, right? It's like we've set it to 230, but maybe that at the end will be like that's the direction to send the bird with the rope or something. Like
maybe.
it's hard to say.
And what's going to give us our goal? Okay, right. I've drawn something
Oh yes, what?
because we kept getting mentions of as we approached the
Oh
trunk.
yes, the hollow. That's right. I thought
was noise.
I'd put that aside because I thought maybe that would imply that when the trunk opens, it would be a trapdoor.
Yeah, the first
and we'd
time
go
that's what
under
I
it.
thought.
But
The second
you're right.
time,
we just haven't dealt with the.
can
noise.
we jump a little bit
Yeah,
on
let's
the
smash the
hollow
floor.
sounding area of floor?
You start jumping on that hollow sounding area of floor and you hear a from under the floor.
Oh no! A living sound?
Yeah, does it
That
sound like there's
sounds
an
like
animal under there?
squirrels. We know the sounds of squirrels, don't we?
Okay, can we put our animal trap, which we've opened, can we put it near the floor and fill it with nuts and meat and then hide and see if
You
they...
probably don't need meat for squirrels, right?
No, probably just nuts. Can we put nuts in it and then hide and see if they'd climb in?
Put a cage out, put some nuts out, and then hide in bed.
All right, you hide in bed and you hear this coming
Much
from
better.
under the
It's
floor.
trying so hard. How do we get it out from
Okay.
under the floor?
We use... What do we have that could help remove a floorboard?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
A calculator. It's
Yeah.
not going to do it.
I mean, you didn't see an entrance into the under the floorboards at all.
No.
Can we move the trunk and see if there's anything below it?
Oh, shoving a trunk. I've been
So-
fooled by that in an escape
It
room
told us
before.
to shove, Danny. That was
It
the
did.
code.
So you go up and you give it a good shove, and man, you're pretty weak. You gotta try again. But these squirrels are depending on you, and so you shove as hard as you can, and it scoots across the floor just enough
Heroic adrenaline.
that, right, exactly, to reveal a trap door that is locked with a bunch of colored buttons.
Haha, I
That's
know
good,
what buttons
that's
to
good.
press.
Hold on, I forget. I forget what the colours were
Green.
doing. Oh, right, the song. That's where it was. Okay.
What are
a
actually
bunch of
what are,
coloured
what are
buttons.
what are the options for colours?
Yes, what have we got here?
What do you want to look for?
Okay, I want to look for green.
Okay, it's there.
I want to look for something that's amber coloured, so like a yellowy orange.
You got it.
I want to hit a translucent red.
Yeah,
Sure,
this red is
great.
going to be interesting.
I'd like to hit a copper colour, so like a browny orange.
How are we differentiating that from amber?
Lightness.
Browner?
A dark amber.
Okay.
You actually do have one that has even a coppery shine to it. So
Ah, amazing.
Perfect.
might
Copper button.
help you with that
Vitreous.
one.
Then I'd like to hit a white pearlescent button,
You got it. There's one of those.
and then a rubier red,
Okay. There's a ruby red button.
then copper again, and then purple twice for amethyst twice.
All right. So you hit all of those buttons, and you hear a. You are
that a
so
disappointed?
close.
Okay.
But it's it is.
Do the
Yeah,
same thing, but
disappointing.
I will do 3 rubies. So jade, amber, garnet, copper, pearl, ruby, 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 copper, amethyst, amethyst.
Let's try that.
There is a happy beep, and the trapdoor springs open. As soon
Okay,
I
as
told
well
you it
done.
said rubies,
Yeah, you
Danny.
did.
It was rubies with an S.
As soon as the light hits the inside of the trapdoor, you gasp. There is a compartment with one very fluffy squirrel and 4 adorable kids cowering in the corner.
Oh.
You really don't want to
What
upset
kind?
them
What
further.
kind? We know so many squirrels now.
Yes, your favorite.
Yay! Japanese! This is why we need to put them in a cage. This is clearly wrong. They shouldn't
Specifically,
be
I think Danny wants the Japanese dwarf flying.
here. It has a nut on its head.
It does have a nut on its head.
And this one has a nut on its head, too. I mean, maybe you
Oh,
put it
then
there.
I
but,
hate it.
You know.
Put it back in there.
So you see
Yep,
them.
I really-
They're in the corner. So you need to figure out a way to get them out of there without disturbing
And
them
that's
too
fine.
much.
We put that animal carrier right nearby. We fill it full of nuts. We hide in the bed.
We make a little nut trail.
Make a little trail of nuts
And then
into
hide
the
in
nut
bed.
carrier.
You put the nuts in there, and they immediately start twitching their little noses and scurry into the carrier. As they go into the carrier, you see a gleam
Got
of
it.
metal right where the fluffy mama squirrel had been sitting.
Yes.
Lovely. We
They're
take-
like magpies.
We take the key.
the key? Question mark.
All right, so then you can take that key and unlock the window. It swings wide open and you can crawl out. As you are crawling out the window, you notice that the stairs leading down have been broken. Uh-oh, you're going to have to find another way down.
Okay.
That's okay.
So first things first, I would like to very gently go over to that cage and close its door because we are going to have to bring these squirrels with us.
Yeah, that's true.
So I love your plan of crazy bird contraption and using our bird friend,
Yeah, and the
Honey,
f- and the
to help us create a zip line.
Yes, because the fridge explicitly said it will show us the direction for major life decisions.
Yeah.
If we look out, like in that 230-degree direction, do we see anything that looks zip line toable?
It's kind of hard to see. I think you need to be a little bit more specific. You take a look at that thing on the door about the fridge again, and there's just something about it that is bothering you. Can't quite figure out what.
A feeling trapped by your food choices.
Together we have the answers. Oh, I see.
What?
What's the temperature of the actual fridge?
Oh.
The fridge stabilizes out at 3 degrees Celsius.
Do you think, they're just going, hey, put these two together, 233
Sure.
degrees, shove it
It's
just
together,
a little
233.
bit further clockwise.
As you look through the finder when it is lined up at 233 degrees, you notice a tall, sturdy platform in the sights of the fire finder.
Hey.
It is not quite as tall as the fire tower, but it sticks up above the trees. It is beyond the circle of fire that is closing
Yes.
in around the fire tower.
Excellent. Great. We're in a good place now. So, what we need to do,
We have meat to reward our bird.
great.
We have
Let's cook the meat because I'm sure
no,
that's just
Danny,
good sense.
No. So we've got the meat. We can give it to our bird either before or after, depending on how we've trained it, as like a reward or an incentive. We have a remote-controlled pigeon, which we could fly down to that.
Do we need to shove some of the meat onto the remote controlled pigeon so it gets chased?
Well, maybe, I don't know how we've trained it. However we've trained it, we use the meat, the pigeon, we give the eagle some rope, and we tie the other end up here, and then we get it to fly the rope the rope down there.
Let's entice. Let's get the tiniest bit of meat off, and just one step at a time. Let's go over to Honey, where she is so dutifully waiting for us, and we'll take this rope and see. Is she amenable to carrying rope?
Yeah, you can even hold it out and she'll put it in her beak.
Oh, what a sweetie!
Wonderful. And then the only other question is, do we need to use the remote-controlled pigeon to make her fly in a big knot to tie the rope? when we
That's
get
as
down
I'm
there?
understanding
Yeah,
it for
great.
sure.
We can do that.
Okay, so
I'm assuming we have a remote control for our
gonna-
remote-controlled pigeon.
that's
And
a
if
good
it needs
question.
batteries, we can take him out of the radio.
Yeah, we
So
do
we're all
have the
fine.
remote control, right?
Yes, you have the remote control.
That's a relief. Okay, so let's make sure that this rope is attached to something on this end, to one of the
Yes.
balcony rails.
Yeah, tie it onto a rail.
We are expert knot tiers. If not, I'm sure there's a book on it.
Yep.
And then, I feel like I want to attach a little bit of meat to the pigeon.
Whatever works.
Just enough that it's good to follow, not so much that she'll snatch it out of the air
I
and
feel
ruin
like
our plans.
you're really coming up with solutions to problems we haven't yet faced. I think this is a bit of a situation of, I think we can just say, let's
This is
do
life
it.
or death, Billy.
Just make the pigeon go and she'll follow the pigeon. She's trained for this.
I would like to send the meaty pigeon flying towards that
And of
tower.
course, it's probably not raining, and the wind is maybe not too strong. And if the wind is too strong, we'll adjust for the strength of the wind and fly further left than we normally would if it wasn't a wind. Just fly the thing.
Can I please fly the meat pigeon, as it is now known, towards that tower?
You sure can. Fly it towards the tower, and go around and tie in a good knot on that tower. And then you go ahead and, as the squirrels always take priority for you, you attach them to the zipline thing, and you send them down. So once they've safely reached the other side, then you quickly strap into the zipline harness. You grab your pack and attach the harness to the rope. A flutter of paper catches your attention, and you grab it from a crevice in the planks under your feet and unfold it.
Ooh.
To your horror, you see medical diagrams showing how to surgically alter the bodies of squirrels to match the appearance of prehistoric squirrels, accompanied by a business proposal for an altered animal zoo. On the back is this note. Dear Miss Lilhel, I hope this letter finds you well, though I know it may come as a surprise. You see, I've been watching you for quite some time now, and I can't help but feel a connection between us that you might not yet understand. I would even go so far as to say we are destined to be together. It all started on that rainy Tuesday when I first saw you at the coffee shop. You were sitting by the window, staring at a squirrel in the oak tree, sketching the squirrel with the most delicate of strokes for its fur. I've seen the way you hold your pencil on your nose when you are thinking. I've even taken the liberty of noting down your favorite places. The library, where you read and reread those squirrel books. The museum, where you spend hours looking at the prehistoric animals. I'm always there too, watching and waiting for the perfect opportunity to talk to you. But it never comes. Maybe now you'll notice me. Maybe now I'll mean something to you. Sincerely, Austin, with an O. As you let go of the edge of the tower to zoom towards the platform, stray flames lick at the rope in front of you, singeing it. With a swing, the rope snaps and you hurtle towards the flames beneath you. A few minutes later, you hear the chirp of a bird and see a large shadow land on the street lamp, which illuminates rows and rows of boxes. Austin, with an O, dusts off his hands. Well, boys, we managed to get it all unloaded. Let's go to the bar, and tomorrow we'll take it all inside. Alex, why don't you go on ahead? Jimmy and I will make sure it's all secure and meet you there. Carefully, you give a small chee-chee-chee-chee. After a moment, you hear a reply. Chee-chee. Working quickly, you pry open the first box, then the next. Within a few short minutes, all of the boxes are open wide enough to let the trapped squirrels out. You watch just long enough for them to scamper off into the night, then melt into the shadows.
Did we become a vengeful squirrel ghost?
I have no idea. Why are we a vengeful squirrel ghost?
What?
Did we die in the fire and now we... I don't understand.
You're a vengeful squirrel protector?
Thanks for listening to Escape This Podcast. Stay tuned for next week's episode where we talk about the escape room that we just did with the guest that we just had. This podcast is kept afloat by crowdfunding, so if you'd like to sign up, why don't you head to our Patreon? There's a link in the show notes below, where there's weekly episodes for our $5 donors, a charmed recap show, and a monthly video for our $10 donors, weekly cryptic crosswords for our $20 donors, and all of our donors can appear as NPCs in rooms that Dani writes. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.